Chapter 8 of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill is titled, Decision, the Mastery of Procrastination. This chapter highlights a vital truth. Indecision is one of the primary causes of failure. If success is the destination, then decision is the vehicle that gets you there, and procrastination is the flat tire that keeps you stuck. Hill analyzed over 25,000 people who failed in life. Among them, the inability to make decisions stood out as one of the most common reasons for their downfall. And this isn't just an abstract idea. This is a fact built on decades of study. On the other hand, Hill also examined hundreds of men and women who became millionaires. What did they have in common? Every single one of them developed the habit of making decisions quickly and changing them slowly, if they changed them at all. Think about that for a second. How often do we get stuck in a cycle of overthinking? How often do we hesitate, delay, and postpone the actions we know we should take? We wait for the right moment, the right conditions, or someone else's permission. Meanwhile, opportunity passes us by. Let's consider Henry Ford, who famously kept producing the Model T long after people said he should update the design. Critics called him stubborn. And maybe he was. But it was that very stubbornness, that definiteness of decision, that helped him amass his fortune. While everyone else wavered and doubted, Ford stood firm. Now, Ford eventually did update the car. But not because of outside pressure, because the decision aligned with his internal plan. He chose when to change course, not the crowd. And here's the truth. Hill drives home. Procrastination is the opposite of decision. And it's not just a bad habit. It's a silent killer of dreams. Too many people let the opinions of others guide their lives. They allow newspapers, social media, and gossip to do their thinking. And here's what Hill says about that. Opinions are the cheapest commodities on earth. Everyone has a flock of opinions ready to be wished upon anyone who will accept them. If you want to be wealthy, not just financially, but in your purpose, peace, and performance, you have to stop borrowing the mindset of the crowd. You have to claim your own. That means deciding for yourself, trusting your own reasoning, protecting your plans, and keeping your ideas quiet until they're ready to be executed. Let your success speak. Hill writes, tell the world what you intend to do, but first, show it. Let that sink in. Don't talk about it, be about it. This chapter teaches us a life-changing principle. Indecision invites failure. If you are slow to make decisions and quick to abandon them, you will never develop the persistence required to see your vision through. And worse, you'll be easily influenced by others, often those who have achieved less than you. And that's a tragedy Hill warns about. Close friends and family can often be the biggest obstacles to your success, not out of malice, but out of ignorance. Their opinions, jokes, or doubts can destroy your belief if you're not careful. So what do? Create your own mastermind group, a group of people who support your goals, who challenge you to grow, and who are in harmony with your purpose. Surround yourself with thinkers, not doubters, with doers, not talkers. And here's another powerful insight. Silence is strength. When you speak less, you observe more. You learn more. You become a better judge of character, a better strategist, and a better leader. People who talk constantly often reveal everything, including their weaknesses. But those who listen, who observe, and who wait, those are the ones who master the art of timing and execution. Decision is not just about choosing, it's about acting. Definiteness of decision means aligning your words, your plans, and your behavior toward one outcome. You move forward with faith, and when the time comes to change course, you do it with intention, not panic. Here's an exercise Hill would want you to do. Review your last 5 major life decisions. Did you make them quickly or slowly? Did you follow through, or did you change your mind at the first sign of difficulty? Did you consult others before deciding, or did you rely on your own analysis? Be honest with yourself, because self-awareness is the start of all change. Now let's take this further. Ask yourself, what decisions have I been avoiding? What action am I postponing because I'm afraid to commit? What opportunity have I missed because I waited too long? Make the decision now, whatever it is, even if it's a small one. Because the more decisions you make, the stronger your decision-making muscle becomes. And with strength comes confidence. And with confidence comes results. You don't need to be perfect. You don't even need to be right 100% of the time. What you need is the willingness to decide and to act. Because momentum matters more than perfection. Decision is a skill. And like any skill, it can be learned, practiced, and mastered. You don't have to remain indecisive. You don't have to keep hesitating. You don't have to be stuck. You can become decisive. You can develop the habit of clarity. You can train yourself to trust your instincts. The world does not reward people who almost acted or who thought about it. The world rewards people who made up their mind, took a leap, and stayed the course. So here's your challenge. Start acting like a decision maker. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Stop asking for everyone's opinion. They're not living your life. Stop second-guessing your every move. It only delays your future. Decide, act, adjust, and repeat. Remember, procrastination is the enemy. Decision is the weapon. Use it.